Hey, what's going on, guys? It's White Boy Waves, back at it again. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, at WhiteBoyWaves1. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've been getting a whole bunch of questions about which one should I wear, when, and why am I wearing this at this time. You know, the list goes on and on and on. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to go ahead and give you my opinion on the TsuRag versus the Durag. I get so many questions, you know, why don't you wear the TsuRag at this time and why don't you wear the Durag at this time, whatever. I think every single waiver is going to tell you something different. Some waivers don't even acknowledge a Durag anymore. They say it's old news. Some other waivers say, you know, it's only right to wear a Durag. So like I said, I mean, I'm just going to give you my opinion on it. You guys can comment and you can, you know, tell me what you think, but I'll give you my 2 cents on it. And I will try to hopefully answer some questions that I've been getting. It seems like I've been getting so many of these questions lately. So here we go. First of all, I own 1, 2, 3, 4. I only own 4 TsuRags, and my favorite one is this one right here. This is the red with the black contrast stitching. As you can see, the TsuRag emblem right there. And this one, to me, this is a medium. Now I know that they switched up the sizing for the 2013 ones, but as far as the 2012 and 2011s, it's going to be either small, medium, large, and I've never even seen a small before, just recently. So for the 2013s, they're going to be either small to medium or a medium to large. There's only 2 sizes now. So, but this one right here is a medium, and then I also have this black with the yellow contrast. You know, I got represent Pittsburgh. Black with the yellow contrast. This as well is a medium. So these ones right here are mediums, and then I also got these. These are the first 2 that I ever purchased. This is the black with the red contrast, and this is a large. So these are way too big for my head. And then I also got the navy with the black contrast. I know they kind of look like a mess right now, but it's because I don't wear these ones anymore. But whatever. This is just a little trick that I saw somebody doing. I can't even remember, so forgive me because I can't remember. But what they taught me to do was to just add a lot more Velcro onto the sides. So what I did was, and my wife is like super duper crafty, so she went out and grabbed some, you know, some Gorilla Glue and some Velcro strips, and we just basically cut it up and just laced it on there so that we could, you know, put it wherever you wanted to put it, as far as how tight you wanted to put it. You know, it stinks because, you know, you get it as tight as you want, but then you have all this extra material hanging around, and you have to find ways to tuck it up underneath and all that other stuff. So, but those are my TsuRags, and now I'm going to show you my Durags. Now I only use one type of Durag, and it's the Wave Builder, just plain original Wave Builder Durag. And as you can tell, you know, you can see that there is some see-through. It's not completely. The TsuRag is a little bit transparent. You probably can't even pick it up on camera, but the Durag is definitely more transparent, and I feel like that's the major reason why I tend to favor a Durag over a TsuRag. As far as what you're actually using a or a Durag for, you know, usually, and this isn't always, but usually you're putting a product in your hair and then you're tying it down in some way, somewhere, you know, fashion. And most of the time it tends to make your hair a little bit moist. And your hair needs to dry with that product in your hair, so you need it to be able to aerate a little bit. And I feel like the Durag does a little bit more justice with that. Now, things I don't like about the Durag is that, as you can tell, I like mine's really, really tight, and as you can see, they're starting to rip on the sides. And I mean, luckily these things are only like $1.50 or $2, or else, you know, because I had a few before this and they're already garbage. You know, so you see the rips in that one, and then I also have a gray it's like a silver gray one, and I also have a white one too. But they all do it. I mean, it happens at about, see, look how big this one is. You know, so it all depends on how tight you wear yours. And for me, I like to be able to pull down, especially in the back. And whenever you're pulling down on the back, and the sides are already tight, you know, you get this type of action right there, and that action right there will cause this to rip. You know, it's only nylon, so it's just a little bit thicker than like stocking nylon. So so when do you wear a do-rag, or when do you wear a TsuRag? In my opinion, I feel like a do-rag should be worn at night, or right after you get out of the shower. Those are the two times that I wear a do-rag. That's why I have both of them. I mean, obviously I don't hate the TsuRag, and you know, I think that you do need both of them, but through my experience, and hopefully with the new TsuRags that I just ordered, the 2013 ones, they'll be able to be a little bit tighter on my head to where I can wear them at night if I feel like it. But I think that these, if you wear the TsuRag at night, it's just going to fall off your head. You're going to wake up in the morning and your hair's not even going to be tight. It's not going to be compressed, and you're basically, you know, defeating the purpose of what you're doing. That's why I wear the do-rags at night. And then also, like I said, whenever I first get out of the shower, my hair is so far off the, you know, my scalp, that I need that extra compression that I get out of a do-rag. Because like I said, I mean, I do tighten them way more than I do with the TsuRag. TsuRag is what I use. So say I wake up in the morning and I shower, and then I do-rag it for an hour, and then I start brushing it out, and then at the end of my brushing session, I might throw some oils in it, whatever, go out. I'll come home and I'll go to add another product of some sort, or even if I'm not, I just brush it out and comb it out and brush it out, and then I don't need to put another do-rag on. I don't need to put a do-rag on. I just put the TsuRag on. The TsuRag still does the same thing as what a do-rag does, but you know, it's just you're not going to be able to put your head on the pillow and roll around at night and sleep with this on your head unless you don't move at all during night. You know, and at nighttime I definitely move around like crazy. So that's basically my opinion. As far as price, I think that the TsuRags are going to be a lot more expensive, maybe 10 times as expensive as what your do-rags will cost you, but your TsuRags will last you about 10 times as long as a do-rag would too. So I think I bought these in June or July of last year, and they're still, you know, perfect condition, same as they were whenever I first got them. And you can wash them, you can do anything that you would with a do-rag. These have only been washed once, and they're starting to fall apart. So these you'll maybe get 2 to 3, 4 weeks maximum out of them before they're all gone. That's my 2 cents. I hope you guys found this video to be helpful in some sort of way. So what do I think is the best? I think that you need both of them. A do-rag's definitely good for at night, and a TsuRag you definitely need during the day. So combined, I think you'll pay 15 bucks for a TsuRag to get it shipped to you, because you can't buy them in stores, at least not around me. And for a do-rag, you can get them basically anywhere. I've seen them even at the dollar store. You can get these for like $1 to $3 to $5 at the very most. So I mean, combined, you're talking 20 bucks. I mean, just save up some lunch money for a whole week or something like that, and you got yourself a do-rag and a TsuRag. A lot of people also ask me, just to kind of clear it up before I go, when should I start do-ragging and when should I start TsuRagging? I think that once you actually commit to starting to get waves, so when you're brushing every single day, that's when you start. I don't care if you don't see results that day. When you go to sleep, you need to protect that progress that you made during the day. So that's when you start, and you never end. You never stop doing it until you're not committed anymore. So that's just to answer your question on that. So day one, you start do-ragging and TsuRagging. Feel free to hit me up with a comment. Feel free to ask other questions for other videos. I'm always open to suggestions. And then also, once again, follow me at Twitter and at Instagram, WhiteBoyWaves1. And so stay tuned for more videos soon. And as always, keep brushing.